When you have a love for golf like 12-year-old Haley West,
I like hitting, I like full swing.
And a big heart for foster kids in your community,
Happy to help and raise money for a great cause.
You can really blow away your competition.
Haley far and away has raised the most funds out of any golfer in the Treasure Coast, in Palm Beach, and in Broward County.
Haley was the youngest golfer to compete in a tournament that raised money for foster children, a cause that's very close to her and her single mother, Candace. They've had 16 kids come through their home in the past 5 years.
She's an awesome role model. She always takes the kids in and loves on them and teaches them and helps with homework and helps with chores and really shows them what it's like to have a loving sister.
They're very fun.
A fun way to use your skills and passion to score big for your community.
There you go, perfect.
Today, we are celebrating people just like Haley who are finding unique ways to give back to their communities. We're heading into fall full of positivity. This is good to know.
Live your life, be present, be happy, be positive, because you never know what is around the corner for you.
The way how we always have raised her is to think first on others, and that will give you happiness.
They're getting a different sense of empowerment. They're feeling inspired and re-energized about what they do because they're validated, seeing other people like them.
You truly see the blossom, and you truly start to see that their crown is starting to glow, and they're starting to realize the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. It's all about that self-love piece.
There's people all over the world that they fight and they get their lives back.
Show the world what you can do, because it was amazing. I watched you change.
I'm your host, Lindsay Boach, and our storytellers have found amazing people doing good things in their communities, trying to bring them together. And it's giving you something to dance for.
Push back on her heels, Barbara.
And then we'll point front again.
Is back on her toes.
Point side, close first.
The reason that I'm as good as I am is all because of her.
I can't really imagine what my life would be like without this studio.
What a positive influence.
She taught me discipline, she taught me grace. She's taught me a lot of stuff. I wouldn't be anywhere.
To the side, close, front.
But the teaching almost stopped.
Sent out a letter on a Monday, and on Wednesday, I had a parent call and say, we don't want you to close. What can we do to help?
Quicker than a pirouette.
They came to my rescue.
Go ahead, ask me what all this means. I have no idea. Ask her what Zoom means.
I did not know what that was.
People who love this place taught her Zoom.
Sometimes I have to say which microphone I'm using. Am I using the laptop microphone or am I using a different microphone?
They revamped her Facebook page. They got her connected to the internet.
And stretch.
She was willing to learn and try new things, and any suggestion that we had, she was willing to give it a shot.
I am forever grateful that they allowed me to still have my L'École de Danse family, because they were here for me.
The First Lady of Dance in Annapolis will dance on.
We came to the studio and helped repaint and clean it and gave it a whole new look.
And after every class, she cleans. You want to talk about a toe stopper. What does dance mean to you?
Dance is life itself.
And look at the time. We have reached the end of the class.
Their reverence is the ending of class, and it's their way of saying thank you to me. Thank you, ladies.
Take a bow, Barbara. What a performance in the Dance Hall of COVID.
A girl gang in Arizona wants to inspire others to pop the hood on a new hobby or maybe even a new career.
It's for anyone looking to try something different.
Like, we had women come through who were like talented bakers who found that the welding technique for TIG was pretty similar to what they were doing. We had women who were nail technicians.
Shonda Williams and Bogie Latiner are business partners who together run Girl Gang Garage.
When we teach these women how to work on these vehicles, they're really learning that this thing that they were afraid of isn't so scary after all. And if that's not so scary, then what else in their life might not be so scary after all?
Whether it's mechanical work, welding, or body and paint, any woman entering this garage, including our own Liliana Soto, will leave with a new trade skill, but also with a mission to change the underrepresentation of women in the auto industry.
So we're bringing a diverse population of people together to work on a common thing. And when I say diversity, I mean people from different ages, different races. So me as a black female, you don't see a lot in the automotive industry, period, let alone doing classic car restorations.
It's also an opportunity to feel embraced, no matter who you are or where you're from.
They're getting a different sense of empowerment. They're feeling inspired and re-energized about what they do because they're validated, seeing other people like them.
And if anyone dares to tell you this job is only for men,
there's nothing biologically that impairs a woman from picking up a wrench and trying to do whatever they want to do. Be it a wrench, be it a welding torch, doesn't matter.
Just to give you an idea, every classic car that you see here was built by women.
So the only limitation is the limitations we put on ourselves.
This 8-year-old girl in Oklahoma is about to melt your heart. Lily loves to read.
When I read the books, it's just like, it takes me to a different place.
The book bus brings her new books every week.
I am so happy when the bus comes, but I'm also very impatient.
But when Lily returned to school, she was worried about the other kids still learning from home.
They probably need more books because it can take you anywhere. Like anywhere.
So she and her brothers started a snow cone stand to raise money for books.
Remember, it's for a good cause.
And they came up with $502 in cold, hard cash in just 2 days.
Only 8 years old. I didn't know that I could raise enough money.
That's going to be a lot of books.
My sister inspired me.
She inspires us too. Way to go, Lily. Thanks for giving back to your community.
I wouldn't even have to tell them that it's me. I would still be full of joy, and it would be so fun and happy.
Somebody's gonna go over there.
I'll do it.
Richmond children's book author Mark Lowen loves to host play dates for his daughter. And today, the fun involves a coloring book.
Can we start coloring?
Got, adventurers, people being adventurous, celebrating birthdays.
Only this is a coloring book he created.
One day I was looking for coloring books and I wanted something positive, something that was about families, and there was nothing at all that had families like ours.
Eyes are done.
According to U.S. Census data, 66% of female same-sex couples and 44% of male same-sex couples live with children. Fewer than half of kids younger than 18 are living in a home with two married heterosexual parents in their first marriage. So 2 moms and 2 dads can reference step-parents as well.
The image of 1 mom, 1 dad, 1 son, 1 daughter, 1 cat, 1 dog is not at all the majority.
Mark came up with the idea for the coloring book after his daughter told him that kids had questions about her living with 2 dads. He'll be the first to tell you that a coloring book like this might not be for everyone.
I think of 2 kinds of families that would want a coloring book of LGBT families. Number 1, the families that have LGBT family members because they can see themselves. And number 2, the families that want their child to be exposed to families that are different of theirs.
Chrissy Mosley's daughter loves it.
It's awesome. I mean, the moment she picked it up, she was excited because she saw she's like, look, Mommy, there's 2 moms in here, there's 2 dads.
Parents need to make their kids aware that just love is love, and it can be in any form it wants to be.
Coloring outside the lines in all colors of the rainbow is building better minds.
There are so many more amazing stories of communities coming together, especially when times get tough.
I think we felt a part of something. I think that the virus has unfortunately put together a group of people that share the common thread of having to lose somebody.
It's good to know.